Welcome to the Strong Dad Show with your host, Adam Lloyd. Together, we are stronger.
Guys, welcome back to the Strong Dad Show. I'm your host, Adam Lloyd, and today I want to talk to you about your little friend. And this little friend is a ghost that haunts modern fatherhood. He's a quiet, creeping little fella, and it's a little feeling that follows you around everywhere, okay? It's there when you're at the gym, whispering that you should be at home. It's there when you're at work, whispering that you're missing out on your kid's childhood. And it's even there when you're with your family, whispering that you're not doing enough, not being enough, not present enough. This little friend is dad guilt. I feel it a lot, and I'm not sure about you, but I'm sure you do. And it's one of the most toxic, counterproductive emotions a man can experience. It's a thief. It steals your joy, it saps your energy, and it robs your family of the man that they truly need. Now, today we're going to drag this ghost out into the light. We're going to call it what it is, and we're going to learn how to banish this ghost. Because overcoming dad guilt isn't just about feeling better. It's about being a better father. Now, let's be outrageous for a moment. Dad guilt is selfish. And I know that sounds backwards, okay? Guilt feels like a noble emotion. It feels like proof that you care. It feels like you're a good person for feeling bad about taking time for yourself. But what is guilt really? It's a form of a self-obsession. It's you stuck in your own head, ruminating on your own perceived failures. It's a conversation you're having with yourself about yourself. While you're trapped in that loop, you are not present. You are not engaged. You're not the father that your family needs. A father who is consumed by guilt is a distracted father. He's physically there, but his mind is elsewhere. He's going through the motions, but there's no joy, there's no energy, there's no power, no purpose behind his actions. He's a hollowed out version of himself. And by the way, your kids feel that. They might not have the words for it, but they know when you're not really there. They'd rather have 30 minutes of your fully present, joyful, energetic attention than 3 hours of your guilty, distracted presence. The narrative that a good dad is a sacrificial dad is a lie. It's a lie that creates resentful fathers and anxious children. The goal isn't to be a martyr. The goal is to be a model of a life well lived. So how do we break free? How do we build confidence from the inside out? First, you have to redefine the mission. Your mission is not to make your children happy. That's an impossible and misguided goal. You can't control their emotions, and trying to will only make you a people pleaser and not a leader, not the leader that your family needs. So your mission is to be a strong, stable, and loving leader who creates an environment where they can learn to make themselves happy. Your mission is to show them what a fulfilled, self-actualized adult looks like. Second, you must schedule your self-care as a non-negotiable appointment with your highest priority stakeholder, the future version of you. No one is more important. When you go to the gym, you're not just lifting weights. You're building the man who will have the energy to play with his grandkids one day. When you take an hour to read, you're not just consuming information, you're sharpening the mind that will guide your children through their teenage years, okay? You need to treat these appointments with yourself with the same seriousness as a meeting with your CEO at work, because they are that important. This is a strategic investment in your family's future. And then third, you need to have a conversation with your partner, with your wife, a real honest conversation. Not in the middle of a fight, but at a calm, planned moment. And explain to her that for you to be the best husband and father you can be, you need this time. It's not you trying to look for an escape, trying to catch a breather. It's you refueling. Frame it as a benefit to her and the family, which it is, because when you are stronger, calmer, and more fulfilled, the entire family unit will benefit. And finally, I'm saying finally because I've lost number, when that feeling of guilt inevitably creeps in, because it will come back, you need a new response. Instead of letting it spiral, I want you to stop. I want you to acknowledge this feeling of guilt and then reframe it. Say to yourself, I feel guilty right now. This is a sign that I care deeply about my family. And because I care so deeply, I am choosing to do this thing that will make me better man for them. Because we can't do everything, so we have to choose what's best for ourselves and our families. So turn that guilt into a trigger for gratitude. I am grateful that I have a family that I love so much that I feel this pull. And I am grateful that I have the wisdom to know that taking care of myself is taking care of my family. Because this isn't about being a perfect father. It's about being a present one. It's about trading the chains of guilt for the freedom of confidence. A confidence that comes not from being flawless, but from knowing that you are intentionally, strategically, and unapologetically building the man that your family deserves. So as always, brother, I thank you for tuning in to the Strong Dad Show. If you've ever struggled with dad guilt, you are not alone. Just understand that. Something I feel every single day. And I want you to share this episode with another father who needs to hear this message. And remember, your children don't need a perfect father. They need a present one. And that starts with you. Until next time.